And now, sci-fi mamacita.
I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to Taco Tuesday in the Galactic Café. It's raining tacos on Taco Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing fantastic because I am. Don't forget to smash those hearts. Smash that like button. Share out the stream, please, and thank you. So, what's everybody up to? Where is everybody? I mean, I know I advertised late, but hey, I'm here. Oh, well. Everybody will filter in when they can. I know it. All right, that's better. Maybe. So, we got some interesting news, but before we do that, let's go ahead and go through some housekeeping, shall we? Oh, golly gee. Please help me keep the lights on here at Sci-Fi Mombie. Oh, you cannot see them. There we go. Can't see the QR codes. We will never, ever personally DM you for donations. Nope, doesn't happen here at Sci-Fi Mommy, but there are 4 legitimate ways that you can donate to the cause. Please help us because I don't want to read ads. Please buy us a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombi. Scan those QR codes all over this page. We also have a Throne account, throne.com/sci-fi mombi. Scan the QR code. We ask for tech gadgets, we ask for giveaways, we ask for stuff. You guys buy it outright or crowdsource it with your friends, and I receive it. I never receive your information. I just receive a little note that says, hey, this person bought it for you. So throne.com. We also have Patreon memberships. They are $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user lowercase u = 849-72353. We also have a Venmo account. Search us at @SCIFIMOMBIE, Sci-Fi Mombie, or scan the QR code right there. We also have TikTok. What are they called? Fan club. That's it. We also have TikTok fan club. Let me see. Hold, please. Let me see how much they are. I'm a popular live. What? No way. That's cool. Okay, here he is. Okay. Oh, I don't have coin. Crap. I have to give me a moment. But yes, I do have a fan club. Go super. Let's see. Unfortunately, it's $10 a month. I can't control that. That's the TikTok thing. So if you feel like supporting us through TikTok, we would greatly appreciate it. But like the fan club's $10 a month. Just send us coins. That'd be fine. We like coins. So, hey, send us hearts. Send us your awesomes today over on TikTok. I'd greatly appreciate it. All right. And also, we are all over social media. You can see us streaming daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Substack, Blue Sky, Threads, Discord, Lemon8, IMDb Pro, Mastodon, Pinterest, and Counter Social. So you should be able to find us everywhere and anywhere. Just search us at Sci-Fi Mombie. And if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or constructive criticism, please, dear God, do not send me any more effing personal attacks. Hello, Bruiser Bear. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. You can reach us at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com or go to our website at sci-fi-mombie.com. And you can drop us a link. Sign up for our newsletter. Check out all of our bio information. So, hello, No Luis. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you're doing great today. So, help us out. We are growing every day. Thank you guys so much for your help over on YouTube, getting our watch hours up and running. We were very close last year to getting to at least that first phase. And then they started taking them away. And I was like, you get really close and then they strip it. So we're getting back up there again. So let's finish 2026 strong. let's go into season 5 and let's be monetized. We're already monetized on TikTok and Twitch, but come help us out over on YouTube. We would greatly appreciate you. All right. I have to do it. You know me. You know I have to do it. I can't help myself. I'm a little pissed off and I have to get it off my chest. So hold on one second. Let me go grab my cute little graphic that Dr. Omega made me. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's moments that grind my gears. Hello, much love, Mama. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing incoming rant. So be prepared. Be prepared. Okay. I normally don't talk politics or religion. We usually discuss it once a year and then we swift it away. But I got to tell you, when I heard these stories yesterday, I was a little bit pissed off. So incoming rant. Here it comes. We have always had an open policy with our athletes to talk however they want to when they are representing us across the globe. Hello, Graf. I'm just going to call you Graf. I hope that's okay. I am highly disturbed that our athletes are telling the world, hey, the United States has issues right now. And the Trump administration or regime or whatever the hell you want to call them is talking out against them, which is prompting Trump supporters to send death threats to our athletes. This is America, idiots, okay? This is America, all right? I don't give a damn if you are mad at somebody. I don't give a damn if you don't believe the same way our athletes do. I don't give a damn if you don't agree with me. Good. This is America. If we were all, what's my motto? If we were all the same, life would suck, right? It helps if you can hear me on TikTok. Okay. If we were all the same, life would suck. What is happening in America is wrong. We are all immigrants. I am 7th generation on my dad's and an average of 5 on my mom's. Okay. Hello, Cardi Signs. Welcome. Hello, Trudel 303. Welcome. You cannot be a true American unless you embrace where you came from. And I hate to tell you, but that way here in Springfield, the Trail of Tears came through here. We are living on stolen land. And if you don't agree with that, too bad. But this is getting absolutely ridiculous that not only is ice at the Winter Olympics, but that Donald Trump is speaking out in a nasty way against our athletes. We have always had an open freedom of speech policy with our athletes. I'm really tired of it. I'm really tired of Donald Trump has issues. Okay, guys, come on. And if you don't believe that, I'm sorry. Hello, St. Clair Racing. But there's something going on. We all, I remember a time where anything that happened with the president's health was mainstream news. And that's what our athletes are speaking out about. So I don't know, guys. All I'm saying is there's something very wrong. Oh, thank you, Barb. Thank you so very much. Hello, Boondy and Barb. Thank you guys so very much. Appreciate you greatly. What has happened over the past 2 months in this country are driving me crazy because a life is precious. And especially when these people are just trying to make a living in our country. Yeah, they may have came here illegally, but that's a misdemeanor. That's like you speeding down the road and getting pulled over by a cop. So, how you doing, Barb? It's good to see you. Has Dem didn't we meet on Dem's streams. Has he been having any? Hello, Doggy Rascal. Welcome. So all I'm saying is that let our athletes talk. Just let them talk. Let the world already has an opinion of us. Who cares? Right? We already know how the world feels about us because our president is a huge dipshit. Yes, I said it. All right, so here's my second problem. It is one thing to lock up undocumented immigrants, okay, and deport them. It's another thing to mistreat children that you have locked up in ICE custody. The little boy, Liam Ramos. Hi, Isaiah, how are you? Oh, good. All right, awesome. It is one thing. They are feeding these beautiful children nasty food. That is why Liam got sick. That poor 5-year-old got sick off of moldy, disgusting food. Why? Why? That is cruel. From the party that says they're pro-life. I don't get it, you guys. And it just really grinds my gears so bad. So bad. It broke my heart to hear what they are doing to these kids. I'm sorry, but I grew up. Hello, Renee Clark. Welcome. You're still tired, Isaiah? Well, I hope are you not feeling well still? Well, I hope you feel soon. I know I'm belling something after Instacarting my ass off all last weekend. So, I'm at the point, I had coffee and still tired. Yeah, I'm here chugging my water, Joe. Love this stuff. I highly recommend this. This is so good. You get your water and your caffeine. And I'm not a paid sponsor. I just love the product. We cannot be a strong country if we are going to mistreat children. I'm sorry. There's just no way in hell. And for this to continue is absolutely outrageous. So, hey, Freak Troll. What's up, my friend? How are ya? It's good to see you. I'm doing good. Just busy as usual. So, getting ready to travel this next weekend. So, it's going to be fascinating. I heard there's supposed to be where I'm going. There's supposed to be a huge storm hit out there. And I'm like, damn it. So, but that's just what grinds my gears right now. I'm just really tired of the hypocrisy from a party that says they want people to have free speech. However, they're mistreating children and they're trying to shut up our athletes that represent our beautiful country. Really? All right. I'm done. No more rant. Let's go through the chat over here on all the other platforms. Hello, Lady Mist. How are you? Welcome. Hello, Power Ranger Donnie. I'm doing just fine. Greetings, Connie Cleary and Fluff Chick Productions. Hope you're doing everyone. It's good to see you too, Miss Connie. Yeah, I'm just upset. I'm tired of hypocrisy. You know me, Connie. You know I get tired of it. Donnie says, speaking of things that grinds my gears, I feel the same way about the Mando and Grogu Super Bowl spot. I loved it. I am saying this as a fan of all generations of Star Wars. I actually enjoyed it. So I don't know. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion about Star Wars, so. Speaking of the Olympics and Super, okay, so check out Donnie's new SoundCloud on that. Donnie saying hello to Lady Mist. Connie saying hello to Lady Mist. Say hello to Donnie. Say hello to Connie. Let's see. Isaiah, if you had to choose one brand to sponsor you, it could be anything. What would it be? Ooh, what brand? Isaiah, I'm going to have to think about that one. Freak Troll says, speak. It's crazy to see JD Vance sell a gold medal for a Olympic. Oh. Well, it was priceless to hear him get booed. So nobody wanted him there. That's pretty sad when your own president won't even show up, like all of our other presidents have in the past, you know? So, hey, what's up, Kimberly Ann? How are you? It's good to see you. John Williams turned 94 yesterday. Yes, I know. It's a medley of two John Williams. Okay. And he's got another epic score coming out for the new Steven Spielberg movie this year. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. They still, but okay. So now I was actually going to start in on that today, Kimberly Ann. Yes, they still have not found Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy. However, Ring finally stepped up and they released the camera footage. Have you seen the dude? He is, guys, I don't want to say this. This is my theory. Hello, Gianna. Welcome to the Galactic Café. The way the guy looks and the way he's standing, and I don't want to say this too loud, but it looks like her son-in-law. I don't know. I hope not. God, that would be a terrible family thing. That would be terrible. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, her mother is still missing. I hope she's okay. I hope somebody's gotten her some kind of medicine. She's to her Apple Watch, which regulates her pacemaker, which that's another scary thing about this whole situation. There was a lot of blood. I'm really worried about that. And you want another grind my gears? What the hell? The sheriff's department botched the fucking investigation. Hello, Ginger Dysphoria. Welcome. And oh my gosh, I don't know how to pronounce your screen name. That's why they had to call in the FBI, because not only did the ransom notes show up, but so just look, kidnappers, if you're watching, okay. Sorry, excuse me. Please return her. Okay. It's not worth the money. Return her to her family. She's 84 years old, you guys. Excuse me. There's no reason for you to have done this except to know that Savannah has made really good money. So, yeah, Freak Troll, I am absolutely stunned that he is trying to do that. What the hell is he thinking? Oh, that's the whole point. When you sign up with a certain group, you check your brain cells at the door. I know, Kimberly Ann, I am so worried about her. And she's not my mother. She's not my grandma. So, hello, Paul with Games. Hey, you're good there? Oh, well, thank you for enjoying the stream. Thank you for being there. I will add you. Okay. Let me write that down. But please return her. Return her alive to the family. Please. Dark Ping, huh? That's an interesting screen name. I like Savannah. I like watching her on NBC News. But this is by far, this is like the Patty Hearst kidnapping, if you think about it. What Manson did, It's not right. And whoever's done this, they deserve to have their ass locked away for life. It's just like I say about when is America going to take care of their children? When is America going to care for their elderly? I had to deliver to some people in assisted living facilities over the weekend. It breaks my heart every time I walk through. I like to talk to everybody. And they're just there are people in nursing homes that are so starved for their family to talk to them. Yeah, damn straight. Yep. So I also have another issue. I live immunocompromised, so walking through nursing homes is sometimes a gambit for me. And I feel so bad for these people. I am happy though. There's one cute little old lady I deliver to all the time. And she doesn't live inside the nursing home. She lives in some of those housing that they usually will have around this assisted facilities. And I love getting to talk to her and pet her dog. And, it just, my grandparents are no longer with us and I miss them terribly every day. Like right now, angel numbers just popped up and that was after my grandfather died, that was the thing. It's 222. And I know he's playing a joke on me. That's just how he was. So just we need to rethink our priorities in America, honestly. So speaking of buttheads getting their butts locked up, I feel the same way about whoever hacked the Power Rangers playback YouTube channel. Whoops. Oh no. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing more and more of that, honestly. Yeah. So instead of hacking a stupid YouTube channel, think about all the good you could be doing messaging wise out there. It doesn't fall on deaf ears all the time, people. It doesn't. So here I go again, yawning. But don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Over on TikTok, please share out the link to the show because we're going to get into pop culture news right now. After I chug the rest of my caffeine. All right. Oh, save that. All right, here we go. We now have a release date for Mummy 4. Are you ready? May 19th, 28. So mark your calendars. May 19th of 2028. Mummy 4. There is no working title on it right now. So I will keep an eye out on that and let you know. Let's see. There are a lot of dumbasses out there. Yes. It's so true. It's so true. We now have, here's some more somber news. And it kills me to repeat this. I'm sorry, guys. You guys know how much I love Catherine O'Hara. You guys know how much I love Carrie Fisher. Catherine O'Hara's cause of death was released. She died of a pulmonary embolism. But she was also struggling with cancer. So just, and she was born with her anatomy backwards. Her heart was not facing left, it was facing right. So they don't know if that was a complication of the pulmonary embolism, if it was a part of the cancer. She was undergoing cancer treatment. But I really will miss her. I really loved her. I loved her in The Last of Us. I loved her in Beetlejuice. I was hoping we could, she died from the two asps in the movie. Delia did. I was hoping maybe they could sneak in one more movie. But they'll have to move on with something totally different this time. But yeah, just sad and heartbreaking. And I just feel bad for her boys and her husband. She's going to be greatly missed. She's like one of those, when I think of Catherine O'Hara, I think of her as a second Hollywood mom. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you guys get what I'm drifting at? Not only was she the mom in Home Alone, but she was the stepmom from Beetlejuice, right? She's the mom from Schitt's Creek. She's like that mom that was always quirky and fun, but had good, wholesome, reasoning and logic and advice. That was always Catherine O'Hara for me. And funny as all hell. Funny as all hell. That's what I love. Those are the, like Carol Burnett. I love Carol Burnett. Okay. I love Vicki Lawrence. By the way, I get to meet Vicki Lawrence this April. I'm so excited. But when something happens to Carol Burnett, I am going to lose my shit. I will. Because just like I did with Joan Rivers, especially Carol, she was a part of the Grand Admiral Dadby School of Comedy. I mean, every day we sat there watching reruns of the Carol Burnett show. I mean, it taught me a lot of my comedy shtick, just like Joan Rivers. We watched a lot of Joan Rivers. So, hello, Coast fan. How are you? Welcome to the Galactic Café. So I hope you're doing great today. But just keep the O'Hara family in your thoughts and prayers. They're going through a lot right now. Somebody pick up. Yeah, I know. I love that part of Home Alone. Hi, I'm in Paris and my kid. Okay, we'll send a squad car to your home to check on your kid. Oh, I love it when in the second movie where, oh, no, not Kevin. No, Kevin's much stronger than I am. Kevin, oh, I know where he's at. Yeah, he's at the big Christmas tree. So, yeah. And I got to tell you, I am watching Fallout season 2. Macaulay Culkin as a centurion killing people is pretty freaking weird. Pretty freaking weird to watch. That's just how I feel. So, all right. Oh, God. Anybody watched Starfleet Academy from last week? New episode comes out Thursday. I think it's very interesting, this Sam character. And I'm wondering the origins of her species. Are they a part? Okay, so if you haven't seen Discovery, there was nanobots that were used, and they kind of, wait, was that Discovery or was that Picard? Anyways, they became like sentient beings, and I'm wondering if that's their origin. But they're trying to make her understand biologics, and it reminded me of the Kalon immediately. But it's an interesting show, and she wants to take on what happened to Benjamin Sisko. I highly recommend you watch this episode. And I don't know what's going on with Avery Brooks. Hello, Lisa. No, 940. Welcome. But they dedicated the show to him. So I don't exactly know what's going on with Avery. And I did watch a movie called The Captains that Shatner directed, and he went and interviewed Avery Brooks, and he was a little off during that interview, and that was a while ago. That was back in 2010, 2011. So I don't know what's going on, but I hope he's okay. I really liked that they actually went back and talked about, what happened to Sisko and how he was a prophet and how he was an emissary. And the other thing that was fabulous, to the teacher of the course, especially at the end of the episode, I'm not going to give it away. I want you to go, my thing. I am not going to review it for you. I want you to use that lump 3 feet above your ass. Okay, please use that lump 3 feet above your ass. Go watch it, form your own opinion. I felt it was a really good episode of Star Trek Academy. Starfleet Academy. I felt it was really good. I'm really enjoying it. I get it. You know, it's not the Star Trek we grew up on. But you guys got to realize, especially us Gen Xers, we're trying to draw, and boomers, we're trying to draw in the next generation to keep the franchise moving forward, right? We can't do that if we turn off all these millennials and Gen Zs and all that stuff, right? Mister, I thought it was a woman. Mister? Okay. Hi, FKHC 2005, otherwise known as Tim.
There are some who call me Tim.
Thank you, Miss Connie, for finding that for me. And of course, we can't forget our really good friend, Tuvok.
We ain't found shit.
Yep. So, I am so ready for Spaceballs 2, the search for more money. Bring it. I am so ready. So how are you, Tim? Hail, Tim. Hello, President Scroob. Just kidding. That's the next one I need to clip. Chew your gum. So, but anyways, I was supposed to have a sci-fi Mombie found what? I'm going to do that tonight with Autumn, the producer, since we're home tonight. Trying to think of what else is going on. Of course, Thursday night is dedicated to Battlestar Galactica. Tim says he's good. Spaceballs 2, the search for more balls. Yeah, and, we need a lot of that in the United States. So, anyways, I'll behave. No, I won't. Because well-behaved women rarely make history. Am I right? Am I right? Uh-oh. Yeah, I got to pay bills tomorrow. Paying bills sucks. How about some good news for the day? Let's switch over and do that for now. So what are you up to, Tim, Connie, Kimberly, everybody? Lady Mist, what's everybody up to today? Anything fun going on? It is a gorgeous day here in the Ozarks. I'm absolutely stunned. 75 degrees. It's partly cloudy now. It was very sunny earlier. But man, oh man. I should actually get out on the front porch and take down my Christmas lights. I need to get that done. Hello, Neko. Is it Neko? Faye, I cannot read it. Sealy, welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. Hold on, guys. Circus, Afro. Where's John the Beagle Dad? Just noticed he wasn't here. Must be very busy today at work. Let's see here. Share out, share out, share out. Don't forget to share out the stream, please, and thank you. All right, let's see if that draws some people in. So, all right. I get most of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org. Today's quote of the day is, "The price of greatness is responsibility." Good old Winston Churchill. The price of greatness is responsibility. Isn't that fascinating? That goes along with my rant today. Interesting. So, moving on. Beautiful Australian frog returns to wild with the help of frog spas and frog saunas. All right, then. That's a pretty frog. My sister would love that. My sister is into Big Red's into frogs, so that's her nickname. This beautiful amphibian is being reintroduced to wetlands around Australia's capital of Canberra after suffering a population collapse due to chytrid fungus. Ew. called the green and golden bell frog. These animals were bred in captivity and will be released in groups of 15 into ponds of wetlands, having been immunized against a disease caused by the fungus. Yep, because there's a fungus among us. They will also be set free in areas where frog saunas have been built, basically piles of black bricks covered in a pyramid of rigid plastic sheets. The slots and holes in the bricks are perfect for the frogs to shelter in. And at toasty temperatures lethal to the chytrid fungus. Chytrid has been responsible for extinctions and population collapses all over the world, and scientists are only just now getting a handle on how to protect amphibians from it. The green and golden bell frogs have mercifully been spared from such a fate. Oh my God. Excuse me. And scientists working at the University of Canberra to restore them to the wild felt the reintroduction has been a little like watching your children move out of the house for the first time. Simon Clulow said it was quite incredible, for as far as we're aware, it went extinct in the ACT by about 1981. ACT stands for Australian Capital Territory, the special administrative zone around Canberra. 180 of the frog saunas have been installed around the pond, where over 300 captive bred frogs will be released. Each female can produce 8,000 eggs in a single mating season. So while the population is predicted to proliferate rapidly, the offspring will not be immune to the chytrid. For them, the saunas should help. The pathogen itself is quite susceptible to elevated temperature. It doesn't like temperatures over 25 degrees Celsius. 27 or 28 degrees Celsius is quite lethal to it, Clulow told The Guardian. A lot of Australian frogs prefer those temperatures. The green and golden bell frog likes to be about 30 degrees Celsius. 30 degrees is about 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Outside the ACT, the frogs have clung on in isolated pools where the water contains a little salinity, and these have been picked out in the ACT as the ideal relocation sites and named frog spas for their warm, slightly saline water and sauna complement. The goal is to quickly reach around 200 of these frogs at each of the 15 ponds. Well, that's awesome. Anytime we can save wildlife, it's awesome. Let's see here. Transcendental meditation found to calm genes associated with both aging and stress. All right, then. A study looking at how transcendental meditation affects genetic expression found that this popular form of meditation suppresses the activation of genes associated with stress responses. Okay, no surprise there. Meditation is a calming, relaxing activity. However, the authors report evidence that the same genes found to be associated in stress response have been newly associated with accelerated hallmarks of aging, suggesting that transcendental meditation may also slow the aging process. Ooh, fountain of youth, fountain of youth. Sounds fascinating. Meditation has been practiced for thousands of years, even before the establishment of major religious orders. Entering trance-like states through sitting, consuming psychedelic compounds, or through rigorous activity like dance predates the established meditational practices of South Asian mysticism, hermitage culture. Today, meditation is practiced across a wide spectrum of beliefs, ranging from the entirely atheistic, and rational to the deep spiritual, and from people seeking marginal health benefits as well as those seeking enlightenment. As surely as Buddha taught it was the key to the later, modern medical science shows it to be one way to achieve the former. Excuse me. Acting on various neurophysiological systems like the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis and the conserved transcriptional response to adversity profile regulation of genes through meditation can dampen the human organism's stress response that is correlated with a host of negative health outcomes, from accelerated aging to cardiovascular disease risk. Faculty at the Maharishi International University in Iowa conducted a study recently that divided a cohort into 4 groups of white students and locals in Fairfield, where the university is located. With each group containing 25 participants, the study included young, ages 20 to 32, practitioners of transcendental meditation, young non-practitioners, old, 55 to 72. They called you old, Connie. We're not old. And old non-practitioners. 55 is not old. Okay. Oop. Wrong mouse. In the young meditation group, 13 of 15 genes selected as proxies for stress and aging were down regulated versus the control group, while in the old cohort, it was 7 out of 15. Additional examinations include evidence of better cognitive ability among the older practitioners compared to the old controls and higher mental processing speeds. Awesome. Resistance to cognitive decline, therefore, seemed another benefit of long-term transcendental meditation practices. Good. Maybe it'll help dementia. To summarize the data on reduced gene expression in the meditation group, the association of these genes with healthy aging through their roles in controlling inflammation, energy metabolism, and mitochondrial function, stability of nuclear DNA, and other key cell functions is clear, the author concluded in their paper published by Biomolecules. Increased expressions of these genes is conducted with a number of age-related diseases. Transcendental meditation involves the silent repetition of a mantra or sound, and is practiced for 15 to 20 minutes twice per day. It has been used in scientific literature for decades as a proxy for meditation as a whole because of its uniformity in practice, but there's reason to suspect that other forms of meditation like mindfulness, Zen, or others with long anecdotal histories of benefit would create similar benefits. I agree. Meditation is a good thing to do, especially when you need to clear your mind. So it has health benefits too. Oh, interesting. Milestone for rewilding as ostriches return to Saudi desert after 100-year absence. Cool. If you pull out a world map to see where you could find some space to stick a few endangered species without the risk of bothering human settlements, the Arabian Peninsula comes to mind as an obvious location. With virtually the entire population living either on the coast or around oases, huge tracts of land remain uninhabited, something like Saudi Wildlife Authority is taking advantage of. The red-necked ostrich, known historically as the camel bird, was reintroduced by ecologists at Saudi Arabia's third largest nature reserve. Critically endangered, the bird species, once celebrated by Arab poets, and Roman scholars, has been extinct in the wild on the peninsula for over 100 years. Under a long-term program called Rewild Arabia, the red-necked ostrich was identified as the closest living relative of the extinct Arabian ostrich, sometimes called the Syrian ostrich, and for its ability to survive in extreme desert conditions. A population of 5 birds were released into the 6 million acres of Prince Mohammed bin Salman Royal Reserve, where the ambitious rewilding attempt is taking place. The ostrich is the 12th such animal to be reintroduced out of a project goal of 23 that represented a full complement of native historic megafauna, including leopards, cheetah, and the Arabian oryx. Returning such an iconic desert species after nearly a century carries deep emotional, ecological, and cultural significance. Andrew Zalmouis, I hope I said that right, CEO of the Prince Mohammed bin Salman Royal Reserve, told Arab News. Zalmouis was CEO in 2024 when the reserve ended another 100-year absence with the reintroduction of the Persian onager, or Asiatic wild ass. Both species had disappeared from what is now Prince Mohammed bin Salman's Royal Reserve for generations. Like the onager, the ostrich was reserved by Arab poets and symbolized strength, endurance, and speed, appearing in oral histories and traditional storytelling, he said. As a keystone species, its return is essential to restoring full ecosystem functionality, stability, and ecological balance. Globally, a mere 1,000 red-necked ostriches, also called the North African ostrich, survived across Africa's Sahel, and the species remains critically endangered. Given the harsh, out-of-the-way desert landscape and the lack of poaching threats, Arabia will offer the animal a suitable place to proliferate until such a time as its other native range countries become more stable and secure. In return for the sanctuary, so to speak, the ostriches will bring their excellent work as seed dispersal agents. Their nomadic movements across large distances make them highly effective seed dispersers, transporting seeds far from parent plants and increasing plant regeneration, connectivity, and genetic diversity across arid landscapes, Zalmouis said. Their foraging behavior supports nutrient cycling by distributing vegetation, aerating soils, and flushing insects that benefit insectivorous species. Wow, that's a lot of words. The dry climate of Arabia makes it a hotbed for Neolithic drawings, thousands of which have survived since ancient times and depict the ostrich along with many other animals the reserve's managers are attempting to return to the wild. Awesome. Toronto River, once so polluted, it caught on fire, now is flush with fish. Wow, caught on fire. That's crazy. Now, Canada's National Observer brings us a story of the Don River going from a state of pollution to rival the Thames of London to a biodiverse ecosystem home to over 20 species of fish. As with so many rivers that bisect cities all along each side of the border in the Great Lakes region, Toronto's River Don was so polluted it once caught on fire. After CAD $1 billion in restoration initiatives, however, for the first time in virtually anyone's living memory, the river is clean and fishable, with ecologists recently confirming the presence of Atlantic salmon, largemouth bass at every life stage, and the emerald bowfin, a warm water fish native to Ontario, all at the same time. Toronto and Regional Conservation Authority, or the TRCA, undertook a broad survey of the Don River, its watershed, newly restored wetlands, and tributaries, and the result could best be described as a clean bill of health. As the Lake Ontario port was industrialized in the 1800s, the meandering path of the Don River was canalized, I think that's how you say it, into straight lines featuring an unnatural 90-degree angle that diverted it away from the inner harbor. The straight lines accelerated the water flow, while the loss of adjacent wetlands reduced the water holding capacity. The result was decades of frequent flooding. Undoing this was a key part of the river's restoration. From out of the land that was infilled all those years back, wetlands were created, and the river's course was gradually altered back to something that appeared natural. The restoration included climate resiliency measures, new levees, and a delta island called Ook-Wemen Minsling, I think that's how you say it, the place of the black cherry trees in Ojibwa? I don't know. Some 5,000 homes will be built on it. Interesting. For fish, areas of the naturalized river include gravel beds that fish need to spawn, as well as underwater and above water vegetation they use for shelter. In the first year that the river ran through this new nature and man-made valley, the variety of documented fish greatly increased. The fish community in general has definitely increased in the area. Bryn Coe, supervisor of aquatic monitoring and management at TRCA, told the Observer. Cool. And we're seeing different life stages, very juvenile, just born, pumpkin seed, a sunfish, for example. And then we're getting underwater video of these massive largemouth bass in these wetlands. The bass are just one of several predatory fish that have returned, which also include northern pink and walleye. I like fishing. Fishing's cool. Hello, Fisk. Is that how you say it? Hello again. I've changed my name, but it's Fruit. Oh, hi, Fruit. Can I speak French? A little. Not much. I have to ask Autumn, the producer. She's taken more French than I have. Such outstanding initial results would distract Coe and her colleagues, who know there's still a lot of data to collect on the new river and its inhabitants. For a waterway that is declared biologically dead as far back as 1969, it's been a mighty long time coming, but this major artery of Lake Ontario has sunnier, easy breathing days ahead. That is awesome. Congrats, you guys. All right, more good news on this day in history. February 10th, 86 years ago today, In the Mood by Glenn Miller reached #1 on the charts in the United States. It's one of those jazz tunes that everybody knows, even if they don't know it by name. The saxophone opening is iconic, and the recording by Miller, though other versions had existed, was taken for the Library of Congress recording section for being culturally and historically significant to American history. That was 1940. I'm going to play a little bit. We'll see. We all know that song. In February 1944, the Glenn Miller RCA studio recording from 1939 of In the Mood was released as a V-disc, one of a series of recordings sent for free by the U.S. War Department to overseas military personnel during World War II. Such was the popularity of the song, the universality of its temptation to swing, that when a new recording by Miller and the American Band of the Allied Expeditionary Forces was released, it was broadcast in Germany in 1944 with the war ongoing for a radio program called the Wehrmacht Hour. Hope I said that right. Uh-oh. Somebody's got a hairball out there. And 2 years later on this date, the world's first gold record, simply sprayed with gold lacquer, was presented to Miller by RCA to celebrate the sale of 1.2 million copies of Chattanooga Choo Choo. The publicity stunt was later adopted by the Recording Industry Association of America, which began presenting actual gold records after trademarking the name. Fascinating. More good news on this date. The first singing telegram was offered by Postal Telegram Company in 1933. Roy Lichtenstein's first solo exhibition opened, which featured his first employment of Ben Day dots, speech balloons, and comic imagery sourcing, 1962. I cannot talk today. The Clash started recording their debut album at CBS Studios in London in the first of 3 weekend sessions that would complete production for just £4,000, 1977. Senator Barack Hussein Obama, as our lovely president likes to say, he's not lovely, Kicked off his historic presidential campaign with a speech at the State House in Springfield, Illinois. That was 2007. Wow. Wow. That's insane. Wow. Okay. Moving on. My baby boy will be 20 this year. So it's not that insane, but it's just like, my God. Okay. 115 years ago today, Friar Jorge Dominic Pyre was born in Georgia's Dominic Pyre was born in Dinant, Belgium. The Dominican friar won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1958 for his work helping the plight of refugees in Europe after the Second World War. During the war itself, Pyre served as chaplain to the Belgian resistance, actively participating such as helping smuggle Allied pilots out of the country. He received several medals for this service after the war, but it was his tireless advocacy of the newly termed international displaced person that led to his notoriety. In 1949, he began studying issues related to post-war IDPs and wrote a book about them entitled From the Rhine to the Danube with 60,000 IDPs. Pyre founded an organization to help them, which worked on building villages in Austria and Germany and assimilating them into a new culture. After winning the Nobel, Pyre turned his attention to the eradication of poverty, founding the NGO Islands of Peace, dedicated to the long-term development of rural populations in developing countries. Projects were started in Bangladesh and India and have grown to include Burkina Faso, Benin, Mali, Guinea-Bissau, Ecuador, Bolivia, and Peru. 30 years after his death due to prostate cancer, all four of the organizations he founded are still active today. He was born in 1910. 97 years ago today, the pioneering twin Whittaker brothers, Jim and Lou, were born. Jim was the first American to summit Everest as part of the expedition funded by National Geographic in 1963. Lou, who is often credited wrongly as going on that trip, would nevertheless head up the first American ascent of Everest by the jagged North Colonel Pass in 1984. Together, they are some of the most influential American mountaineers in history, with Lou founding Rainier Mountaineering, Inc., which has led thousands to the summit of Mount Rainier, the largest mountain in the lower 48 states, while Jim, in the same decade, became the CEO of REI Co-op after becoming their first full-time employee in 1955. Jim later became Robert F. Kennedy's personal mountaineering guide. Born in Washington State, the Whittaker brothers started climbing when they were in. By the time Lou was 18, he had climbed all the major peaks in Washington. At 19, he began guiding on Mount Rainier. Jim, on the other hand, would become an internationally renowned climber with the Everest ascent, but he followed it up by becoming the first American to summit K2 in 1978 and the guide in the hugely successful Mount Everest International Peace Climb in 1990. In it, Jim led climbers from the United States, USSR, and China to summit Mount Everest. In addition to putting 20 climbers on the summit, the expedition hauled off a large amount of trash left on the mountain by previous expeditions. Lou's sons, Peter and Wen, are now incredibly successful climbers and guides on Mount Rainier like their father. Peter has summited Everest thrice and served as the guide for both the oldest man and the oldest woman to reach the summit of Mount Vinson in Antarctica, the top of the bottom of the world. Fascinating. Jim authored Life on the Edge, and while Lou wrote Memoirs of a Mountain Guide. Big Jim and Big Lou are both Washington mountains named for the famous brothers who are both still alive, presumably climbing. Lou passed away at the age of 95 in 2024. They were both born in 1929. Wow. To live to 95 after doing all that mountain climbing. Hello, Coach Mel. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. 77 years ago today, Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman opened on Broadway in the Morisco Theater. Oh, God, I know I said that wrong. The story, featuring an insecure and mentally unstable salesman named Willie Loman, won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama and also a Tony Award for Best Play. Widely considered to be one of the greatest plays of the 20th century, the actors nominated for Tonys while playing Loman in 4 Broadway revivals included Philip Seymour Hoffman, George C. Scott, Brian Dennehy, and Dustin Hoffman. That debuted in 1949. Happy birthday to actress and producer Laura Dern, who turned 59 today. She earned her second Academy Award for her performance as a divorce lawyer in the 2019 film Marriage Story. See her Oscar speech below. She also starred in the Oscar-nominated film Little Women. Born to actors Bruce Dern and Diane Ladd, Laura canceled her college classes so she could act in the David Lynch film Blue Velvet, which propelled her career. She then received an Oscar nomination for her portrayal in Ramblin' Rose and achieved international stardom following her role in Steven Spielberg's blockbuster Jurassic Park. She has Globe for a role in Recount, playing Catherine Harris, another Academy Award nod for Wild, and an Emmy for Big Little Lies. She was born in 1967. 55 years ago today, Carole King released her second studio album, Tapestry, one of the best-selling albums of all time. It won 4 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, and featured 2 #1 hit singles, It's Too Late, Baby, yeah, it's too late. And I feel the earth move under my feet. I love those songs. That spent 5 weeks atop the Billboard's Hot 100. The brilliant songwriter also penned these memorable tunes for the LP. You've Got a Friend, So Far Away, Where You Lead, and You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. The cover photograph was taken at her Laurel Canyon home near Los Angeles, holding a tapestry she hand-stitched next to her cat, Telemachus. I hope I said that right. Watch her sing one of these tunes from home during lockdown in 2020, thanking essential workers. That album was released in 1971.
Hi, how you doing? I just want to say
I love her.
I hope you and your family are well and that you all stay well. And I wish the same for all the medical professionals who are doing such important and difficult work.
She's a great
Also,
songwriter. I love her so
thank
much.
all the people like who keep the groceries coming in, the trash being picked up, and there are just so many things that I don't even know about. Fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you.
I love her. All right, I don't want to get dinged, but that's all your good news for the day. Tell me what you think about that in the chat. She's amazing. Hello, Eden Alpert. Hello. And Musa, how are you? Hope you're doing great. Miss Eden, you're so awesome. All right. All right, what I miss in the chat? What I miss? Hey, there's John the Beagle Dad. La, 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 la. Pick up, somebody pick up. Have you subbed to Sci-Fi Mombie yet? Check your subscriptions because YouTube is notorious for unsubscribing. Just relaxing, cuckoo. FKH is off work today. Nice day in the Ozarks for banjo playing and squealing like a pig. Really? Really, really? You live in the Ozarks. No, you don't. I do. The frog story got a reach around. You're funny. Hey, John, no worries, my friend. Yes, it is Tuesday, or second Monday, as some of us like to call it. So. Johnny's here. Here's Johnny. Da, 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 da. Oh. Death of a Salesman just deleted. Oh boy, a 3-hour tour play. Oh, you see Boots? He's over here asleep as usual. So, all right. I was going to do this topic on forbidden frequencies, but hello, Noah H. Welcome to the Galactic Café. But I want to move on in that series to, we're no experts, but you can ask us anyways. But we're going to talk about canon. And there's a lot of controversy, especially around these Star Wars novels. Bootsy, everybody says hi. He's so out of it. I heard in an interview once, and now I can't find the stinking interview. It makes me wonder if they took it down on purpose. I heard, because he didn't have any movies or shows planned at the time, that he considered Timothy Zahn and Kevin J. Anderson's books and Splinter of the Mind's Eye to be canon to the original trilogy of Star Wars. But now it doesn't seem like. Nope. So, what? Quinn Martin. Okay. You confuse me, kid. You bother me. But anyways, to me, the stories always fit well until Jar Jar Abrams, as Connie likes to call him, got a hold of the Star Wars franchise. Because Jana and Jason Solo and Anakin Solo were Han and Leia's kids, not Ben. Ben was Luke's son with Mara Jane. And Jen Erso wasn't the one that stole the Death Star plans. It was Kyle What's-His-Face. Can't remember his name. Oh, God. But I am old school Star Wars fan. Old school. You know, back when it was good. The only reason why the Clone Wars kicks ass is because he worked on it. Is George Lucas worked on it. So all I'm saying is, hi, Filoni. Hi, Dave Filoni. Hi, I'm April the Sci-Fi Mombie. Could you please make Star Wars better? I heard that you guys are thinking about rewriting The Rise of Skywalker. Do you have to? Can you just start fresh? Like, can we just wipe out the last trilogy? Just saying. I mean, we don't have Carrie anymore, so that defeats the purpose of Princess Leia. But Carrie, I miss you. You're so awesome. So tell me what you think in the chat about canon. It's like none of the Star Trek books are canon. But they go steal some of the storylines every once in a while, and you will see them in the shows. They also steal from the Orville. By the way, I haven't said it yet. Announce the Orville. Never mind. It's going to happen eventually. Eventually. So. But tell me what you think. Anyone? Bueller? What else is going on? Tim's off work. I'm off work for right now. I go back tomorrow morning. I just think if we're gonna write the comics, we're gonna write now. Let me show you a beautiful example of canon. Ready? The Orville comics. Yes. They are very well written. Thank you, David Goodman, Debbie Cabiza, and Michael Alia. You guys write. Hello, MR271. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You guys write fantastic comic books. And they fit in between the seasons perfectly. Perfectly. And I mean, you know, we need to incorporate them better. We need some Orville novels is what we need now. Not just the novella and not just written by Seth. Open it up for the fans. Just saying. So, but anyways. Oh my God, Becky. Everybody knows my show is right now. Ah, look, YouTube. You and I are going to have issues. All right, hold on, guys. What? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Malikaliki maka is the thing to say when everybody wants your attention today. All right, moving on. So, what do you think? Tell me about it in the chat. Where is everybody? Did y'all fall asleep? Is it just me or did Christmas go by too fast? I mean, dear God, this Saturday is Valentine's Day. What the? Okay. I'm funny looking. I know. I had some jackass. I had some jackass put on one of my shorts from one of the shows this last week that I have a face for radio. Really? Really? Asshole. You love that Hawaiian Christmas tune? I love to hear a certain person sing it. He knows who he is. Okay. But yeah, I love that song. I love it when they use it on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when he's looking out the window at the fake pool. So that's one of my favorite Christmas movies. So I'm just saying, if we're gonna do sci-fi or any of these franchises, like X-Men, let's use X-Men as a good example. We have all these comics of X-Men, but supposedly they're not canon anymore. I mean, give me a break. That's hundreds of thousands of hours that Stan Lee and all these people took the time to draw and write these comics. And now you're going to say 20th Century Fox, Disney, it's not canon? I don't think so. Don't make me Valley Girl it. I will. There's Lady Mist. Thought I heard somebody calling my name. Autumn, the producer, is home today. She doesn't feel good. So, I don't know. I just, oh, I mess with her stuff. She's making a Valentine's card. It's so cute. And Bootsy was in her stuff before. And now he's over here asleep. I bet Tilly's in here too. Oh, I don't see her. Anyways, but I'm just saying, you know, Connie, YouTube shorts. What is that? What is that? Is that your new short, Miss Connie? Or is that something you want me to show everybody? I don't know. I'm just at the point where I want to have a good debate about canon and your new shorts. Okay, cool. I mean, it's hello LMA. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe over on TikTok. I can show them. Oh, okay. I'm just at the point where if we're going to make these really cool, books and comics, leave it canon. Leave it canon. Incorporate the stories into, Uh-oh. Kitty's being bad. All right. So this first one is Juanita, I think is what it says. Show you Connie's awesome work. Well, we're talking canon. So tell me what you think in the chat. Beautiful macaw.
I need to get that. Hi, princess.
Cute.
No.
Did she just say whatever? Oh boy. Woo, somebody is. Oh, birds crack me up.
Hi. What, Princess Ophelia?
Hello, Sahara. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today.
Princess Ophelia, what are you doing? Yeah.
They just have personalities of their own. It's really funny. All right.
No.
There was that one. Birds, I tell you, all animals. She has a foul mouth. The other is pigeon. Okay. Princess Ophelia, yeah. And let's see. One more. Oh my goodness. Hi, Vega. Spock's version. I was scrolling by and I knew that I recognized Spock back there. Hello, it's good to see you too. Yep, Gary Kessel drew that of Pop Culture Minefield. Yeah, he's really awesome. So he broadcasts out of Springfield like I do. So, oh boy. Who is it? They have really nice cages. All right. There you go. Really awesome. Go back over here. Get out of there. All right. Oscar and Luna are the other two. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, really cute. So, really cute. Boots is just sawing logs. So, what are you up to, Vega? Any plans for this week? Help me out with comments in the chat, everybody, over here on TikTok. So, oh golly gee, I don't know when I think I may go to bed early tonight. I don't need to be getting sick. Too much going on. So, anyways, all right. What else are we talking about? I can tell Canon isn't inspiring anybody right now. So, anything on your brain you want to talk about? I don't care. Throw it out there. We were talking earlier. I do want to see Nancy Guthrie brought home safe. I think it's absolutely ridiculous what these kidnappers have done. And to ask for it in crypto. That's the other weird part about this whole thing. You know, I think they're only doing it because Savannah has, you know, a really good paying job with NBC. Just ridiculous. Oh, something else I forgot to take. John's back. What's up, John? Pardon me. Got to take meds. Hold on, guys. You feel pounded today? I'm feeling a little under the weather myself. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I'm also trying to wipe myself out of diet soda and crap like that. So it's not working very well. Although I do have to say I haven't had a Diet Coke in a while, so that's good. Oh, thank you for liking the stream over there on TikTok. Oh. What's up, Doodle? Yeah, he's giving me evil eye. Yuck. No, thanks. Can't remember the last time I drank in insufficient quantity. Yeah, club soda, gross. Ugh. Sparkling water is disgusting. I have to say, though, I am kind of proud of myself that I'm actually on this next trip totally water, which is awesome. I'm going to keep it that way, too. Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah. Found this really cool one at Hy-Vee. It's like strawberry kiwi. It's really good. My favorite one right now, though, is these energy ones from Great Value. This one's peach mango. I might pack a bunch of these in my backpack. Hopefully it'll go through security. But so plain water just doesn't taste great anymore. Doing better. Its vitamin powder comes in different flavors. Awesome. My sister has found a protein powder that goes in your water, but every time I go to buy some, I never have enough money. So I usually drink Protein 2.0. I really love that stuff. Your foot feels beaten up on the top, but no swelling. Bruising. Ouch. I like sparkling water. Ugh. Lemon. Ugh. I hate citrus. Ugh. Not my favorite. Oh, okay. Well, that might be a good thing, though. I don't know. Hello, that's what she said. Welcome. Yes, this is my dummy. This is my other account over there on TikTok. Trying to hit my goal here. We'll see if it happens. No, it's working. So, yeah, I like lemonade, but it has to be like 0 sugar. I like iced tea. Yeah. Already starting to prep for your vacation in 3 weeks. Yeah, I need to get ready for August. Honestly, now's the best time to get that all prepared. I also need to buy tickets for Planet Comic-Con, Missouri Comic-Con. I need to get I'll send you a link in the chat. Oh, okay. I also need to get my postcards made for my schedule. So you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. I also need to buy that ticket for Star Trek Las Vegas. Get that bought. That's the other that one's a pretty pricey ticket. But hey, I want to go. I've never been to a real Star Trek convention, so I'm kind of really excited. I really loved Vegas last year. That was fun. So yeah, I joke around with Sabrina all the time. We now have a Total Wine here in Springfield. She and I ended up at Total Wine one night. It was really funny. I'm like walking through there. I'm like, I don't drink, but this place is pretty cool. Oh yeah, the set tour. Mm-hmm. Who's okay? I'll look at like right now. Did you send it right now? Is Shatner? Shatner's going to be in Kansas City and Vegas. So, you know. Okay, Pam Bondi. Oh, that woman. Okay. Why is this? I thought I blocked this person. Okay. Did you put it in? Oops. I didn't mean to put that in that chat. That's weird. Oh, I guess did you not post it yet? What is this? Hold on a second. Wow. What is it with people thinking I'm a man? Would somebody explain this to me? Dear God. I swear to God, one more person that says that shit to me, I'm going to lose it. Damn. Okay, how do I guess I got to go in the app and do it that way. It's just unreal to me. Wow. Okay. Moving on. It just amazes me. I get these stupid like people and they're acting like I've been talking to them forever and I'm ghosting them and I'm like, dude, I don't even know who you are. So weirdos. Weirdos. Anyways. I guess I will put other stuff over here. Let's see. Mommy 4 has Release date of. Trying to hit a goal over here on TikTok. We'll see how well this does. Sounds like Autumn is watching the Super Bowl halftime show out there. Oh my God, I can't type today or any day. Okay, I have to say it. I have to rant about this because it's really stupid. I just saw this when I was going to look for John's message. Pam Bondi just came out in a press conference and said that, hey, that's what she said. Welcome, Galactic Café. That if she prosecutes everybody on the Epstein list, our society and our system will collapse. Really? No, I don't buy it. I'm not buying. Go sell crazy somewhere else. We're all stocked up here. That is the lamest piece of shit I've ever heard in my life. Unreal. Wow. What do you guys think about that? I think that is Here's the new thing. Have you guys heard this? I was reading. Hey, Grandpa, what's up? I was reading the Epstein files. Do you know that Epstein and Bannon started Pizzagate? You don't believe me? Go read it. Unbelievable. I was looking at this and I had to read it 3 times. I was like, what? It was ridiculous. Some of the stuff that is in these files, you're just looking at it go, I can't write shit this good. And I like to write. So, I mean, God. it's one of those moments where we go, I shit you not. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lame excuse. It's just a lame excuse. As I say all the time, when are we going to put American children first and make them safe and let them have a fucking childhood? Let them have a childhood. Okay, Donnie's got something else about deviant art, intellectual reckoning with bitter fandom. Oh, hold on, Donnie. Daisy quit. I mean, I just don't get it. You know, if any one of us did that shit, we would be in jail, right? Right? We would be in jail. So, okay, Donnie, hold on. I'm going to share my, is it okay for me to share? I'm going to share it anyways. Profound difference between loving a team and, oh, it's a right. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know you could do that out here. Okay, so go check out Deviant Art with Donnie. He's got some great stuff out there. When it says Deviant Art, I'm thinking it's like something you drew, but it's something you wrote. That's what I do on Substack. Is I go out there and write. So when I can, but check that out with Donnie. He's got great stuff out there. Maybe. I mean, I've already got a Substack. I'm already all over the internet. Why not everywhere else? So, all right. What else are we talking about? We got about 15 minutes left. Bring on baseball. That's what I say. Bring on baseball. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey, Tune the News. How are you? You're late. Yes, that's okay. Okay, finally done with work. Yay. Oh, opening day of MLB. The opening day of Major League Baseball is Thursday, March 26th, marking the earliest traditional opening day in baseball history. The Boston Red Sox will open the season on the road against the Cincinnati Reds. There you go. More key dates, March 25th. The Giants and Yankees will kick off the season with an opening night game. March 26th, the remaining 28 teams, including the Red Sox, begin their regular season. March 28th, all 30 teams will be in action on the same day for the first time in league history. Nice. And of course, as Donnie keeps reminding us, MLB has a new broadcasting home with games airing on NBC and Peacock starting with opening day 2026. Nice. When is the first opening day of out, Daisy? Pain in my ass. All right, let's see here. And the opening day for the Springfield Cardinals, which is the Double-A affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals, is really April? What? Okay. And it hasn't been announced yet. That's fascinating. Usually it's like right out there. Okay, wait a minute. Hold, please. I told my kids how lucky they are. Okay, April 7th, which is a Tuesday. But the exhibition game between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Springfield Cardinals is March 23rd, beginning at 6:05 p.m. at Hammonds Field here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. So let me guess, it's all sold out. Oh, man. Oh, no, it's not on sale yet. Oh, I haven't been to one of those yet. I would love to go. Love to go. What you doing, Tune the News? It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Okay, finally done with work. See y'all later. Where are you going? Are you? We're not done yet. Where do you think you're going? Oh, man. So, what else is going on? Any plans for this weekend? Any spring fever? I'm so ready for spring. I don't want it to get hot, like it did over Christmas. That was the weirdest Christmas ever, I remember. Hello, Orfeo. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today over on TikTok. My Valentine's Day this year is going to be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So. Anyways. Oh, golly. Got too quiet out there, y'all. You're starting to see grass? Cool. Yeah. Most of our snow, except for like the big piles, is gone. Thank God. That was crazy. So potholes out the wazoo, of course, because it's Southwest Missouri. My poor car. I hope it makes it through Instacarting. When I get back, I got to start working on a certain senior in high school's student accounts. I'm going to start crying. My baby's graduating high school. All right. We're down to the wire. Let's see. February, March, April. Yep. 4 months, guys. God. I feel like I just brought her home from the hospital the other day. Her 18th birthday is coming up soon, too. Time flies when you're having fun. The fun never stops at the Sci-Fi Mombie house, that's for sure. So, all right. So don't forget tomorrow afternoon, come back at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific for the Galactic Café. Bring a breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Bring a beverage of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And let's talk mostly sci-fi. Same goes for Thursday afternoon. Thursday evening, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, it is Sci-Fi Mombie Studios Battlestar Galactica Thursdays because we finished up the Orville and we're moving on with Battlestar Galactica because it's Mombie's first contact. I've never seen it. So it's really awesome. There is no Sci-Fi Mombie Studios for Saturday or Sunday this week. And the Galactic Cafe, I could talk, is TBA next week. So probably come back on Thursday and Friday. Because I will be flying overnight, probably get a quick nap in and then we'll broadcast. And then Saturday, the 21st, we'll go back to regular programming, which is Star Trek Saturdays in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio. I'm thinking about, what do you guys think about comedy night? Like, we watch comedy movies, comedy shows. I want to show you Ted. Actually, I had a request to move Ted to Saturdays. That was from Stony Girl. But like, there are some comedy movies that are free right now on YouTube. I might show The Burbs. The Burbs is pretty good. You guys really should watch it. I like it. If you've seen the original movie, you know how The Burbs really goes. So it's a continuation. I love this out of Fuzzy Door. Thank you for not making reboots. Because Connie knows how I feel about reboots. You all should know by now. But anyways. So comedy night, I'm planning on doing it on Tuesday nights. I really don't want to go to Wednesdays or Fridays because Connie has her movie nights. And also a lot of our friends watch Doomcock on Fridays. So I try not to overrun his, streaming because a lot of our friends go there. But yeah, we'll make it work. So. Guys, keep an eye out. If I don't know where you live, but if you live in Arizona and you have information on Nancy Guthrie, if you have any information, please share it with the FBI and the sheriff's department. Let's bring her home safe and sound. I'm glad that Nest finally released the camera footage. Let's just bring her home alive and in good health. TMZ had a very interesting drawing they made of the Southwest, and considering where her house is and driving 60 miles, which is the speed limit for the highways, I mean, they could have gone pretty far. So let's just hope and pray that she is doing well. They're taking care of her. But I have to tell you, when I heard that they were dredging the septic system, my heart sank. Somebody had called in a tip, and I was like, oh God, no, please. And nothing was there except, the normal stuff. So that was good. That's one ray of hope. But let's just keep the Guthrie family in our thoughts and prayers. Hopefully everything will turn out well and she comes back home. So, but after this, if it was my mother, I would be moving her to, honestly, New York to live with me if I was Savannah. because obviously her siblings aren't helping. So, or she needs 24/7 security guards out there where she lives. So, just sad. Just a sad state of affairs, we're in the United States, where we're kidnapping people's parents, for ransom money, crypto. Who asked for rant? I know I asked this earlier, but who the hell asked for ransom as crypto? It's the weirdest thing to me. So, like I said, I'll be putting out content tonight. Sci-Fi Mombie found what? We are trying the new Premier Protein muffins. So you guys know I like my high protein stuff. Premier Protein is my jam. It's my favorite. So watch for that. They have blueberry and chocolate chip out right now. If I find anything interesting while I'm on vacation, I'll make a Sci-Fi Mombie found what, and I'll share it with y'all. Like I said, you can always reach me at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com unless you're a part of the Sci-Fi Mombie Studios DM group. Message me anytime. I try to check my messages all the time. So I will never be far away from my phone. Unless I just need to disconnect from reality. And sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you just have to do it. You just have to disconnect yourself and say, you know what, I've had it. And it's a good thing to reset. Honestly, it really helps your mental health. So I highly recommend you do it. So oops. Hold on, guys. Trying to hit a goal over here. I don't think it's working, but we'll see. Need 10 more comments over here on TikTok. Somebody help out. I'm out there putting comments, but nobody's not drawing anybody in, which is interesting. So, wonder where Gordo is. Must be working today. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for today, but don't forget, the next couple days, Galactic Café, Battlestar Galactica Thursday night. Connie has a movie tomorrow night. And then she'll be hanging with me for Battlestar Galactica. Let me know. Questions, comments, concerns at questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. But otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Don't forget, hug your family tighter. Hold them close to you, because you never know with what's going on with the Guthrie family. It's just devastating. It's ridiculous. Kill them with kindness. Pay it forward. Do a random act of kindness for someone. Smile, because you never know who's had a bad day that needs you to smile at them. Just give. Open your heart and give. It never hurts. Remember, there's more that unites us than divides us. You love your neighbor, but you don't have to like them. Right? Right. Okay. And of course, sci-fi unites us. So everybody have a wonderful evening. Take care. You're all amazing. Thank you for being here and helping out with our watch hours on YouTube. We will get there. So, all right. Later, party people. I host a show 4 times a week, and on Sunday nights, it's dedicated to the Muppets. So come join us beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Central European Time. Beginning February 4th, we might just have a double dose of Muppets during the week because Seth Rogen has brought the Muppet Show back to ABC. So come join us on Wednesdays. The OG podcast is back on Sunday nights beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. Right now, we are in the Taboo Topic series, otherwise renamed Forbidden Frequencies. Show Monday to Friday beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, 10 p.m. Central European Time, called the Galactic Café. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Bring a beverage of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And let's talk about good news, pop culture news, positivity, science news, space news, recipes, books, music, whatever. But most of all, great discussion about sci-fi. Monday nights in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio, it's Tuna-geddon, where we're watching Animation Domination and other great animated shows. So come join us at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. Thursday nights used to be dedicated to the Orville, but now in the Sci-Fi Mombie studios, it's dedicated to Battlestar Galactica. So come join me because it's Mombie's first contact. I've never seen it. So begins at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Central European Time. Saturdays in the studio, it's dedicated to all things Star Trek, and right now we're watching the original series. So come join us at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Central European Time. Ted the Series Season 2 comes out March 4th, and in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio, we will be watching Ted and Mission Log the Orville Talking Ted when it returns. So watch our social media and come join the party as we watch our favorite little raunchy teddy bear. And John. Can't forget John. Watch our social medias for new episodes of Sci-Fi Mombie Fell What? And Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It. That's my cooking show. I like to bring you all those cool new products and cook for you. Da-da-da-da! Sci-Fi Mombie's Galactic Book Club with my good friend Connie Cleary is coming. Watch our social media for announcements. And the first book we will be reading is Mixed Magic by Chris Christman. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever personally DM you for donations. Nope, it is not in our nature. We refuse to be like that. But if you choose to, we do have 3 legitimate ways you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. Use our Ko-Fi account. Scan that QR code right there or go to ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. You know, you don't have to, but smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream. That helps too. We also have a Throne account. Scan that QR code right there or go to throne.com/sci-fi mombie. We ask for tech gear or other things like for giveaways, and you buy them outright or you crowdsource with friends. We never receive your personal information. That's what I love about Throne. Memberships, they are $3 a month. Connie Cleary was my first subscriber. So go to patreon.com/user !lowercase u = 849-72353. Sci-Fi Mombie is all over social media. We stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Discord, Mastodon, Threads, Substack, Lemon8, IMDb Pro, Blue Sky, Pinterest, Counter Social, and we now have the Inspiration TV platform. So go check out all our social media. We have our own website at sci-fi-mombie.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Send us an email. Look at our bio information. Check out all the links to our social media. Check out all the fun things we do all year long because we'll be posting the pictures from conventions or meeting up with you in public. And also check out Sci-Fi Mombie security team and their Gotcha Day information. And look at how cute they are. sci-fi-mombie.com. If you have any further questions at sci-fi-mombie.com is the email. We have our own merchandise shop at sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. That great logo that David Cabiza drew for us and Dr. Omega helps us warp to every show is on the site, and you can put it on any product we chose. Also, don't forget, in that black bar underneath every segment of the website is a discount. Use the discount. Make sure you're getting the full discount and everything that we choose. So don't forget, it's sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. You all are amazing. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us. We appreciate every single one of you. You are our friends and our family, and we love you. Don't forget, there's more that unites us than divides us. Kill them with kindness. Pay it forward. Love your neighbor. You don't have to like them. And most of all, sci-fi unites us. Later, party people.
Beaming through the cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze. Retro rockets start to soar. Sci-fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum. Space age stories, here they come. With quirky charm and cosmic flair. Sci-fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold. Sci-fi Mombie